Dr. Kim Hunter of Vet to Pet Mobile Services. Once upon a time, we only had a vet clinic on wheels, but then winter came and now we have an office in Smithers. And this is Candy. Candy is a Cavapoo. That means half Cavalier Spaniel, half Poodle, which makes her non-shedding and very submissive and happy, affectionate breed of dog. If you're trying to train a dog, it helps to find one that is compatible with your lifestyle, your personality. So somebody that is quiet and maybe not a big authoritative person would maybe not be best off to get a Rottweiler. So I'm starting with a submissive dog, and then next time we'll show you more of a resistant, difficult dog to trim the nails. So what we want to do initially as a puppy is get them used to having their paws handled. Candy hasn't been particularly trained, but she's a submissive breed of dog, very easy dog to start with. So I'm just testing her out, massaging her toes, and then to trim her nails, I actually have her kind of what I call corralled on the table, so like in a hug, not tight. But if she's to struggle, then I would put some pressure on her and tighten my hold and make sure she sits still for her nail trim. So you want to win these little battles, because then you'll have respect of the dog and it'll get easier and easier. If Candy was to struggle, and we'll show this next time, and I let her go, then she's just won the little battle, and next time she'll struggle harder. This is my favorite kind of nail clipper. It's flat from side to side, and it's very heavy duty, almost never gets dull. And what I'm going to do, if my fingers were the toes of the dog, is I'm going to try and cut the nail perpendicular, so straight across, so that it will not touch the table when walking. And if Candy lets me do all this, then I'll know I have her respect, and that's very important. So everything we talk about in training is aimed at getting respect of the dog. A dog who has respect has some rules, and they understand the rules, such as they have to get their nails trimmed, maybe they have to come when they're called, no jumping on people, so just really some mannerly things. If they have rules and they know the rules, it actually makes for a happier dog. Many dogs are anxious these days because they don't have any rules, and it's astounding how much happier they are if they have learned to do these things. So I'm just going to give this a try. I know you probably can't see this, but that is how I'm trimming Candy's nails. If I had trouble seeing the quick, and I'm looking for the dense, thick core, which is usually pink, hard to see if a dog has black nails. If a dog has black nails, I'll actually bend the paw back, look at the underside, and the quick part of the toenail will be quite thick. And then when the quick ends, it'll have a hollow, kind of a thin hook on the end. So you won't be able to see this, but I'm pushing the hair back, looking for where the thick part ends and the thin hook-like hollow part is, and I'm just going to trim that off. If you're not confident, if this is your first try, make sure your dog is still. If it struggles or wiggles, make sure you get it in a tight hug and don't let go until the wiggling stops. If your dog is terrified, you would start with the nail clipper not even within reach. You'd set it way far away so the dog gets comfortable with you rubbing its paws, wiggling its toes, and handling it before you ever even trim a nail. And then the next step would be to just trim one toenail a day. So the key is repetition. So the next kind of dog that is not as submissive as Candy, but maybe just pulling away a little bit, making it wiggling, making it difficult to get the training done, or pardon me, the nail trimming done, I would then resort to high value treats. So high value treats are something they don't get every day. So not like a milk bone, but something really tasty that they'll do almost anything for. So here I have some dried dehydrated liver, which is my fave, not to eat, but to use for a treat. because I've met only a couple of dogs in my life that have not jumped off the table for it. Wouldn't let them do that, but so this is what I call a high value treat. So if she was wiggling around, I would get somebody to distract her with this treat by giving it to a little crumb every few seconds while I work on her toes. And so that's a distraction. It's called counter conditioning. So I'm doing something she might not like, trimming her toenails, at the same time as giving her something she likes, which is a wonderful treat. And then she starts to associate the treat with the nasty. And that's what we're going to try next time.